So it's time for another monthly real estate market update for Douglas County for September. New numbers just came out. It's going to be a little bit longer video because there's just a lot of stuff going on in the real estate market. So bear with me. It's all good information, especially if you're thinking about entering the buying and selling market. So let's take a look at what happened in real estate in the Roseburg-ish, Douglas County area over the month of September. Residential real estate highlights, how we're doing, inventory levels, price points, how the trends are looking, and what we're seeing and how that affects you if you're thinking about buying or selling a home. I'm going to look at a few different comparisons. So like I said, bear with me. It's all good information. There's a lot of information, a lot of speculation, a lot of disinformation going around on the media as well as social media. Is it a crazy market? Are we crashing or about to crash? Or are we just experience what markets do and they're just cycling around? Is that what's going on? Well, it is a market. Markets certainly do cycle. Although inflation is up and it's pretty ugly right now, rates are also higher than they have been, but we're still in a solid seller's market. There are changes taking place in the market, so let's break that down and look at what happened in September and how it's faring in Douglas County real estate compared to last month, compared to last year, and also compared to the first 9 months of this year versus the first 9 months of last year. Understanding these trends is really important. It's important when you're hiring a real estate broker that they understand these trends so they know how to really market your house and put it out there to get you the best results. So let's get to it. Residential highlights for September. We currently have 2.9 months residential listing inventory. Like I said, we're still in a seller's market, right? 6 months is a balanced market. We're at 2.9. Still a solid seller's market. But the trend we're watching is a monthly increase. We've been seeing listing inventory increases for the past 5 months, little by little, just starting to add to that. We're actually at the highest inventory level since April of 2020. Still low, but it is increasing, and it's something we want to watch, especially if you're thinking about selling a home. So there were 171 homes listed in September. That's down 10.9% from September last year, and we're also down 3.4% from August of this year. I'm actually going to share a listing inventories chart at the end of this video, just kind of help give you a visual of what that really looks like over the past few years. What about pending sales? Well, pendings decreased 35.3% year over year with 121 homes going pending in September. That's also down from August by about 21%. So in September 21, we had 187 accepted offers versus 121 this September. There were 154 accepted offers in August of this year. So closings were also down 9.1% from September 21, down 2.3% from August. So here's how those numbers work out on the solds. We had 130 closings in September 22, 143 last September. There were 133 closings in August. Now, I know this is a lot of information and sometimes numbers can kind of just all blend together, and I'm happy to explain what these numbers really mean and how it really pertains to you. If you just want to shoot me a direct message, or you can give me a phone call at 541-643-1131. So moving on, let's look at the first 9 months of 2022 versus the first 9 months of 2021 and how that compares. New listings decreased 7.6%, pending sales decreased 15.3%, closed sales decreased 5.7%. So the average selling price right now for September 2022 is up 13.4% from last September, about $354,000 or so. Pretty interesting trends that we're watching right now in the real estate market. So what's this mean to you if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate? For buyers, it means the market's kind of softening up. You're likely to see a more buyer-friendly market in the coming months, especially if these trends keep doing what they're doing right now. So rates are up. I get that. That's not very fun right now when you're out shopping for a home, but homes are also appreciating. That means that although home prices might become more negotiable, you're probably not going to see a negative. That hardly ever happens in real estate, but interest rates are probably going to keep going up. If rates do come down in the future, which eventually they probably will, you can always refinance. Rates, I know it's one of those things, but if the rates come down, remember, it's the old saying, you marry the house, you date the rate. So get the house, know it's going to most likely appreciate, refinance the rate if it comes back down, which is likely eventually to happen. And if you're getting ready to sell your house and you're entering the seller's market, we're still in a seller's market. Important to know that. But the buyer craze days are kind of behind us. They're a thing of the past. Homes are just taking a little bit longer to sell. We're seeing fewer showings, fewer multiple offers, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 showings per week instead of 12 in a day kind of thing. So it's a little bit slower market than it was. On the positive side, inventory levels are 2.9 months, so we're still in a seller's market, and we have a ways to go before we're in a balanced market. My advice, though, if you're thinking about selling your house in the next 6 to 18 months, I would do it now if at all possible. Take advantage of that peak market. Don't miss that. If you're thinking about entering the market and you're interested in learning how these trends affect you personally with your specific situation, shoot me a direct message, give me a phone call. I'd be happy to talk with you about that with no obligation. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and please feel free to share this video.